Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Clone Wars Season 4, Episode 7. So, last episode, we had a crazy one. We continued with R2 and 3PO, and they went on their little adventure. They killed the king, they revealed a evil robot plot to control these not-so-intelligent aliens, and then we managed to survive a fight between, or we managed to get taken by pirates to then survive an encounter with the separatists to then be taken by Wolf and Plo Koon back to, I imagine, returning to Anakin and Padme. So, I mean, unless something happens with that ship and we're continuing that story even more, which, I mean, I wouldn't say no to that. But yeah, let's get started with this episode. It should be fun regardless. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. The first step towards loyalty is trust. War! Umbara. Alright. Krell and Tin. Masters, are they more Jedi? I don't... Have we met Krell and Tin? Hey. Oops. Sorry. I dropped my stylus that I use for notes. Makes me sad every time we meet new Jedi because I just know they die for the most part. Probably. I don't know what the future of this show has, but I know, I mean, Luke is supposed to be like the last, right? Or whatever. At one point. Anyway. Man, that whizzing going by them is actually kind of creepy sounding. Rex caring about his men. Alright, let's go. Cool. Kind of periodically dropping them off. Locals? This is a cool planet. Creepy, but cool. Whoa, look at those. That was a silly noise. Man, we just ran him down. Just force our way right through, I guess. Oh no. Take them all out! A pretty long sequence without, I mean, just hearing, like, the battle without, like, stopping to, like, converse and stuff. I like it. Feels very cinematic. I like the lighting and everything, too. It being such a dark planet. That's so scary. The shadow people. What is that? No. I hope that's not Taupe. Oh my god, look at that thing! Fuck that, fuck that, fuck that. Well. Yeah, give it something to eat. Yeah! Kaboom! Get fucked. I didn't realize that was fives. Awesome. It's cool to see some phones are recognizing. What was it? Tub? I want to write that one down. Maybe we'll see him again. Unless he was the one that got eaten. I couldn't really tell. But I feel like since they named him, someone would have been like, no, Tub! Hmm. You must rest! Oh no! They're sneaky. I want to get a better look at them. Ugh, fuck that thing. Is it technology or is it a creature? It looks technology. Oh shit! God damn, one of you guys hit it! Good old distraction. Aww. Man, that's effective. It acted as a distraction for them to engage, and then acted as a... Like, now they're a distraction for it to just run around and zap everyone. Okay. Good shit. None of them could hit it with a gun, but Anakin can poke it with a stick. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry. It's not often we see this part of the battle. A lot of the times it's like just infiltrate the back without being seen kind of thing, but we're just kind of pushing the front line, sort of. Nice. Man, it'd be so sad just to be suddenly carpet bombed after like a really good ambush. Oh, is this either Krell or Tin? Krell, okay. Hey, look at this guy. Hi. Freaking Palpatine. Well, shit. I feel nefarious things afoot. Oh boy. I felt something bad about this guy. Hmm. That look. So is he a hard ass or is he an asshole? That's what I'm curious. Cause hmm, they're used to doing things under Anakin. Man, they're evasive. Nice. Well, he seems effective. Oh shit! Two double bladed. Let's go. I thought I saw he had four arms, but I felt like we kept seeing shots of him from the waist up. He can have like the judgy leader arms crossed behind the back kind of thing, while also the angry stomp away swinging arms. Well, damn. Not using his name. You should just listen to whatever I say, not have opinions. I mean, I get what he's saying, but if the men are tired and can't perform their duties properly, then they can't give the support that they're supposed to give in the first place. But, okay. Hmm. Yeah. You're just gonna go attack them head on? Jesus. Well, he also has two more lightsabers, so I imagine if he goes all out, he can probably wield four at once. Probably all four double-sided, which is crazy. I like their roads. That's cool. Hmm. Unfortunately, if he's wrong, a lot of you are gonna die. Which sucks, because he'll probably live. But I don't know that he cares. Oh, shit. Yep. Landmines. Man, I would not lay down flat if there were landmines. That's just, you're just adding more chance you're gonna lay on one or something. Cool. Well, they gotta watch their step, and now they're getting shot at. God damn it. So where did Krell go? Did he just stay behind? He sends them into this death trap, and then that was a cool shot. Interesting. So do they need those masks like all the time on this planet then? Jeez. They're just getting wiped out. Not what you're supposed to do. Push forward, no matter the resistance you meet, right? What do you just want them to fucking die? I don't know what you want from them, Krell. Jesus. I don't like Krell. Alright, they pushed him back. And now they get yelled at by Krell. This guy. Jesus. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're an idiot. Yes, just throw all your men into the firing line until they die. And then just go ask for more, right? Is that your plan? Is that your leading style? I mean, maybe something will turn it around. Maybe he does have some kind of plan in mind, but at least right now I don't see it. Jesus. It is just relentless with these guys. And why isn't Krell in here helping them? What is he doing? He just gives them orders and then just runs off and just jerks it with his forearms? I don't know. That is it, guys, for episode 7. And I don't like Krell! Oh, man. Okay, so let's talk about Krell, right? So, we have a Jedi who leads these clones, but doesn't see them as people, seemingly. Sees them as a tool in order to achieve whatever his goals are. Now, I can understand that. I can understand why they have that viewpoint, especially in war. If you care too much, it can hinder your ability to do your job. I can understand doing things by the book. It's not that I dislike that. But, no joke, like, he's the kind of person so far that seems like he can't take responsibility for, maybe actions is the wrong word, maybe it's just like the orders he gives. But he gives them this order to just charge forward up the main road. And when they get pushed back, he gets mad at Rex for pushing back. Like, did he just want Rex and them to stand there and keep shooting and not pull back at all and just hope they win? And if they lose, then whatever, it's just more dead clones. And then he says, like, well, this failed, you know, and go about his day. I don't know. I don't know what it is that Krell wants. Like, I just, it seems ridiculous. So, I'm really curious how many clones have died under Krell's watch versus how many clones have died under, like, Anakin's watch, right? Because it feels like Krell is just the kind of person to just throw whatever he has, and Anakin's always fighting right alongside Rex and the others. Krell just says, hey, go do this, and then just walks off. Like, what is he off doing? Like, you're just... I hate the kind of commander that, or leader... I've talked about this in other shows recently, where I respect a leader that is, you know, like the whole, like, King Arthur tale and all that, with King Arthur, like, leading the charge on the horse and stuff like that, going into war with their men. I despise the kings that are just sitting on their throne, giving orders and never see battle. It's like, he seems like he's just like that king that just goes to where he can be safe while the men are fighting. Now, maybe next episode, like, a lot of times TV shows will do this, where they will build up a character to be disliked, right? You don't agree with his plan, you don't agree with his etiquette, you don't agree with anything, and you don't like him because he seems like a coward. But next episode, we could very well see something where, like, oh, when he's leaving, he's, like, going and doing something else that is gonna benefit them as a whole and make their plan successful. And maybe it'll change my opinion a little bit, but I don't know. The way he's just... I've always felt like the use of clones was already kind of disgusting to me. But the fact that our characters between Anakin and Obi-Wan, and even some of the others, seem to know their men, take care of them, they go by the names that they choose and stuff like that, and they seem to give them respect and all that. They try to save them whenever they can, they fight alongside them. It made me feel a little bit more okay with basically printing yourself an army, but it is far from okay the way that Krell treats them, in my opinion. So, I mean, I know he's their leader and everything, and you don't always have to be buddy-buddy with them if that's what you choose, but he's acting like they're like brainless, right? Like, you don't have to be buddy-buddy with them, but you should at least respect their experience and everything. And when Rex tells you, you know, what the plan should be, I'm not saying you have to do it, but you also don't have to dismiss him as if he's just a moron. So, and you're so much better than them and everything. I almost hope that this plan just doesn't work for Krell, because I would rather see Krell be a failure than this show try to make me like Krell in the next episode. Because, I don't know, I can't see myself liking him unless he apologizes for how he acted this episode. Even if, like, his plan comes into fruition and it ends up working, I'm still not going to be happy with him. So, like I said, I think the only thing will be is if he apologizes to these guys after the fact. But anyway, very cool, like, beginning assault where, like, there was very little talking other than just, like, the talking on the battlefield of them, like, running in. It wasn't really, like, scenes where we stopped and talked to each other, except a couple times. And we had them running in. The battle was pretty cool. I like the lighting, the darkness, and the fog that's over everything. Cool planet landscape, all that. Really, really interesting. We had Fives back, which is awesome. I don't know, like, maybe he's around more than I think. I just don't know his armor well enough. I know a lot of them have, like, different themes to their armor and all that, but yeah, that was cool having Fives there. We also had Tub, which I feel like might be a new one. I don't know that I recognize that name, but I like hearing the names every now and then, because it's cool when we get to like hear them episodes and episodes later. So, we had Anakin summoned back by Palpatine. I wonder why. Like, does he know that, like, is it just something that's important to Palpatine that he needs Anakin back there? Or is he trying to sabotage this attack, but trying to cover it up a bit, right? Like, does he know that the way that Krell orders his men and the way that Anakin orders his men are so different that if Krell takes over Anakin's men, he knows it's gonna be, like, not as good, so maybe this is benefiting the Separatists more by him doing this? I don't know. Or there really is something that Palpatine needs Anakin for, and we'll have to wait and see what that's about. But yeah, I'm curious. Seems like we have a continuation going on here, and I hope Tin is a more... We've met Krell, they mentioned Tin also being part of this assault. So far, don't like Krell, so I hope Tin is a more enjoyable character. We'll see. So, I mean, I guess Krell is doing a good job of being someone I hate. I will say that. But, I mean, it is pretty cool having 4 arms. Seems like he has the capability of doing 4 lightsabers. He's like a Jedi version of Grievous, except Grievous only does single-bladed, I think, right? Whereas this guy seems like he might do 4 double-bladed, which is pretty wild. I can't imagine what that looks like when he goes all out. So... But maybe we'll never see it because he just goes and fucking hides. Anyway, I don't really have much more to say. It was a good episode. It was a lot of, like I said, there wasn't as much like intrigue in this one as much as there was like, hey, look at this big battle, very cinematic, very cool, and then meeting Krell, which I've already talked about, and how he leads and all that. But yeah, I wonder what Anakin's gonna think of, like, I know not a lot of the named ones have died that we've seen so far, but I wonder what Anakin's gonna think about so many of his men of his platoon being killed. And then also, I did forget to talk about that monster thing, which was crazy. Now, one of the interesting things about that tentacle monster is it seems like it doesn't have very good control between its tongue and its tentacles, because it was holding that clone, like, right above it, like it was trying to eat it, and the tongue, like, kept missing it, like, it kept moving, and the tongue kept missing it. So, like, you would think you'd have, like, better control of, like, where I can move my arm directly to my tongue if I want to. But it seems like it can't quite do that, so it was a very interesting creature, but also super fucking terrifying, regardless of its bad hand-eye coordination, which, did it even have eyes? I think it was just one big mouth, wasn't it? Maybe that's why I couldn't see shit. But yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. That was a great episode. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more 2 episodes ahead of time, as usual, through the early access tier on there. Patreon show tier has shows that aren't even released to YouTube yet, like Freerin and Solo Leveling if you're into anime, or if you're into live action, Watchmen, Shogun, and The Expanse up to Season 2, like towards the end of Season 2 so far on there. Check all that out if you're interested. Links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.